Hey everyone, you know I am super honest with yins when things work, when things don't work, and well, this has been my biggest fail this year. And you might be thinking, well, there's green. It's not a fail, it is. All of the lettuce bolted, so I got almost no lettuce from this. The milkweed completely died. The broccoli was eaten and bolted, didn't get a single head or offshoot of broccoli or cauliflower. The oregano sad, basil sad. So with anywhere from 70 to 80 days left until our first frost, let's start over, because why not? Best that happens is that I get produce, veggies, lettuce, all that good stuff. Worst that happens is I get better compost for next year. And we're gonna start with ripping out all of these broccoli. Now normally I would just cut these at the base, and I probably actually should have just done that, but since we're replanting, I want this space open and I don't have time for these roots to compost down. So we're gonna try and brush off as much of the dirt that we just pulled up off. These are going in the compost, they're not going to complete waste, but we're gonna do this with the rest of the garden bed here. And it's done, and it doesn't feel great, but it's okay. Change doesn't always have to feel good at first to be beneficial. I did leave chives because they were doing okay, and the yarrow because the yarrow is a perennial, so it should come back. So I'm okay with leaving it in the corner. Now, what am I doing with this space and the leftover? Well, this will go down to compost. I did end up getting some young ginger. I probably should have left it a little bit longer, but it's okay. I did pull some chives as well. This will be great for dinner. I'm having a little bit of a chicken stir fry, so I can add. Anyway, off topic. What are we doing with this bed? Well, I'm going to be planting lots of leafy greens and some bush beans. So I have a bunch of different lettuces, some cilantro, spinach. I also have this rosemary that was in the pot. I'm going to transfer. I think I'm going to put this in different corners. Some dill, I'm going to see if I can break that up, but we're basically going to be more leafy greens versus like fruit, veggie bearing beans aside. And this is the after. So I did keep, like I said, some basil and the yarrow. I planted in some of the other things that were in containers. I ended up not doing the rosemary. I think it's okay where it's at, so I don't want to mess with a good thing. And I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with this. And a reminder, I know I'm saying and a lot here, but change is not always a bad thing. It might not be comfortable, but it's not a bad thing. So I'll keep you guys updated with this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye everyone.